It's time to see if I can be a scratch golfer in 2026. I've been playing some great golf. I'm a 3 handicap. It's going to be a tough test today. Expect some chaos. There usually is. We're here today at the sensational Carden Park Cheshire Course. Well, we start with a par 3. How interesting. 151 yards. And I will say, there's a nice giveaway running at the moment, courtesy of my friends at Carden Park and Dream Golf Holidays, so keep your eyes peeled for that. More info later. Let's pop this 8-iron on the green, shall we? Well, that works. That absolutely works. I'm ecstatic with the result of that. Well, how tremendous does that look, ladies and gents? Just gloss over the fact that I caught that 8-iron a slight bit chunky, but it's worked out. We're on the green, putting up the hill for birdie. Not a single practice putt again, and it shows. Just outside the friendship zone. There we go. Excellent. And I love a 3 on the first, that's for sure. Quite unusual to start with a par 3. I have to say, I'm enjoying this already. What a golf hole. Not to mention 500 and a lot. Well, it's at that bunker up the left, but I shouldn't be able to reach it. I have absolutely no idea where that ended up. That is a sensational looking golf hole. And it turns out it was a really, really good drive as well. Well over 300 yards. I love it when it's firm. It's left me about 220, but I can feel a bit of down breeze. It's fairly firm. So I've got 5-iron. Well, that's amazing. I hope it's enough club. It's on a great line. It's on an unbelievable line, in fact. Paul's got his thumb in the air. Not the Paul, a different Paul, a lovely Paul from Dream Golf Holidays. Well, I'll just pop the ball down, everyone, because that was quite frankly obscene. That's where the 5-iron has ended up. So this to get to 2 under par early on, which I absolutely love. The problem being it's all downhill from here. Maybe. Maybe not. Right, that's an eagle. That's wonderful. Well, it's definitely one of my better starts ever, quite frankly, and good for the confidence. But this course is difficult, as you'll have seen by the slope and course rating. And this looks like a tricky tee shot. There's water up the left and 2 bunkers, so I'm just hitting the same 5-iron as I hit earlier, to be honest. Yeah, that is wonderful and looks great against that beautiful blue sky. This is absolutely stunning. And this could be you soon. More details after this hole, but we have 114 flag. This is my 110 club. I think there's a tiny bit of help in the air. It's a bit of a push, but that's to the safe side. Yeah. A very classy shot. It's not stone dead, but we have a putt at it. Smartly played approach here. It gives me yet another uphill birdie putt. Can I get the pace right is the question. And this for 3 under. No. Just getting used to the speed of the greens. I will take a lot more tapping pars all day, that's for sure. Good start. So here's the moment you've all been waiting for. Forget the golf. Here is your chance to win an incredible 1-night stay and 2 rounds of golf at the incredible Carden Park Golf Hotel and Resort, courtesy of my friends at Dream Golf Holidays and Carden Park. All you have to do to enter is follow the link in the description, fill out the short form, and that's it. You're in. Don't forget to share it with your friends as well so that they take you if they win. And best of luck to you all. Don't forget also to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and good luck. Long may this start continue, guys, but we all know things can change in an instant, so we're going to concentrate as hard as I possibly can. A relatively short hole at 330. Thought about 4-iron, then remembered who I am. We don't mess about on this channel, so just left of that lone tree, I think, is my line. That's heading straight towards the flag, but it's going to come up short, but looks like it's in absolutely no danger whatsoever. I'm extremely glad I hit driver now. Look where this has ended up. Just a little chip on. The surrounds are really firm, but the greens themselves have been watered, so relatively soft. So I think if I land this about 10 yards short, just on the flat, it should roll to the hole. Just didn't quite land that far enough, but it should be another uphill putt. See if we can track it in. Well, yet again, just not quite at it with the chipping, but that's okay. Got another putt of about 12 feet for birdie, but let's face it, if I had putts like this all day for birdies, I'd be absolutely fine. I'd be flying, in fact. And there we go, straight into the middle of the hole. I love golf. This is my office today and I am loving every second of it. Right guys, we're not going to talk about score, we're just going to keep playing good, solid, aggressive golf. Cut. Cut. Well, I just pulled it tiny bit, but I think it's fine. It was just inside the tree line. Could be very, very good actually. Tee shots turned out absolutely fine. I'm not in the fairway, but it shouldn't be a problem from this distance. I've got 100 yards. I've shed a layer as well, so I don't know what that's going to mean. But this should constitute a nice 56. We're just going to go straight at it if we can. Just drifting right on the breeze. I think we're putting uphill again. Not with my greatest golf shot, but certainly not going to be in any trouble. Course knowledge has bitten me a little bit. I didn't notice the huge ridge to the right of this flag, but not to worry. Similar length to the last few holes as well, just a lot more swing. So just nestle it in close or dribble it in that right-hand door. Well, it was good for line. Unfortunately, the weight was a bit off this time. Just try and tap that in if that's okay. Nice solid 4 again. I'm a happy man. Keep ticking those off. Okay, 6th hole. I've been told this is a beautiful long par 5. It's 520 odd from this tee box, and it's considerably uphill. At least that's what it looks like from here. So we're going over the corner of the trees. That bunker might be in play down there if we slice it. That looks good to me. Yeah, just up and over the corner of the trees. That was wonderfully struck. I'm extremely glad I didn't hit any sort of fade off that tee, otherwise I'd have been in the jungle. But it's turned out perfectly. The only problem being that I have many trees to contend with. It's still about 226, so I'm going to hit a low stinging 4-iron. Try and hit it under this one and then in between those ones up there, and get it somewhere near the green and try and get up and down. Well, that was really low, but it could be immense. It might be a tiny bit left of it. That was like unbelievably low, like straight into the shins low. Don't ask me how we got here. I'm not entirely sure, but this is eagle putt number 2 of the day. And quite makeable too. Hold your head. Just a tiny bit low, just drifted past. But a good attempt, good pace, and a tap-in birdie. that's 4 under par so far, and need to just switch back on because I'm already starting to feel nerves. So the 7th, 374 yards from this tee box, straight downhill and straight downwind. I believe, according to my map, that there's some water down there, so no driver, just 4-iron down the guts. I'm just drawing towards the left. Should hopefully just move that way a little bit, but there is a tree of a considerable size that was heading towards. Should be okay. Well, I won't lie, that's a bit sad. I've got a good lie, but the percentage is definitely to chip this one low under the tree. Try and just dribble it onto the green. I could go over, but it's 90 yards, so that's a lot more dangerous than this. So here we go. Let's see how well we've judged that. The answer is, unbelievably, that was so close to actually going in. But what a golf shot! Right, gang, just shaved the right-hand side of the hole on its way to here. Still about 10 feet, back up the hill. Not a great deal in it, I don't think. I did watch it carefully, but I was 90 yards away. Got it. Right, I'm converted to putting with the pin in. I just like it more. And the fact that I'm 5 under par. Help. Right, guys, we're in uncharted water. That much is obvious. And we also have a 204-yard behemoth of a par 3. And it's into the wind. There's a very fat part of the green that I would just love to hit my ball onto if I can. So, 4-iron. No. Just completely came out of that. Definitely some lumber involved. Well, I wanted to avoid that deep bunker on the left, and I've definitely done that. I've got my ball in amongst a million nettles, so I don't want to die as a result of them, so that's the angle you're getting, I'm afraid. I'm basically chipping this towards a bunker. I don't even think I can get this on the green, but I'm going to do my very best to get it close. Try and make a 4. Yeah, that's as good as I could do. Okay, so the question is, can we limit the damage? We're still chipping, but it could have been a lot worse, that's for sure. It looks like a good lie. A lot of swing. This is a tough hole. A bogey would absolutely be okay. Sit now. Yeah, that's a pretty good place to leave it, to be honest. I didn't want to be above the hole, that's for sure. I've left it short. Oh no. Well, let's face it, it was never going to be too far away, and if I was ever going to do it, it was on a 204-yard par 3 into the wind. But that's a double. I think that's 3 under again. That was absolutely putrid. There's no other way to describe it. But I don't mind it. It might settle me down a little bit. Although this will certainly bring me back to earth. We've gone from a 200-yard par 3 to a 430-yard par 4 into the wind. So we need a good drive, and we need it stat. We've absolutely got it. There's even a little flourish at the end there from me. Well, I might be able to reach in 2 after that, which is good. Stunning backdrop. And a stunning drive to boot. Fun's not over though. We've got 138. Wind pretty strong now off the right. So it's a 9-iron. Should be enough to cover the bunkers. If it just drifts left of the flag, that's more than okay too. Be the right club, please. Oh, I'm actually long of the pin. Don't know whether the wind was a bit more helping than down, or backwards rather. Mixing my words up, but good shot. Good shot in the end. I'll take greens in regulation all day long. A downhill swinging putt, but a putt nonetheless. Stop bobbling. Absolutely delicious. The vintage foot short, but on a putt like that on stroke index 1 is wonderful. Just tidy this up. Well, it could have been better. Let's not lie about that, but 3 under at the turn is delicious. Right, onto the back, which apparently is even better than the front somehow, so I fail to see how that works, especially for my golf game, but I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. There we go. Nicely played, nicely struck. Delightful. Really nice 4-iron there. Really happy with that strategy, and we got 114 into off the right. So it's probably playing 120, but I can't go long. So it's just a little off this 50 degree that would normally go about 120. Go. Go. Yeah, very smartly played, if a little thin, like me. Probably a little short of where I wanted, to say the least, but who cares? This place is absolutely stunning. And I'll do my bit for the course before I hopefully get this up into tapping range or in. Close. I had that going right to left all day and it got absolutely nowhere near that. Wishing I hadn't hit this 2 feet to the right now, but never mind. It's all going to be fine. Just a nice positive putt. Positive self-talk. Yeah. That went all around the hole, had a look everywhere, and then dropped. Whew. Well, guys, I really want to make this the normal for me, but it just isn't. And it's just scary knowing that I'm on a good score and I just want to keep it going. But I'll try to stay aggressive. We have a massive par 5 of 560. Downwind is one thing. It is slightly off the left and we need a draw, so it's only a 4-iron. There's a nice divot to aim at. And usually I hit a draw, so let's just do that. That is absolutely perfect. Considering I got put off by my camera falling over, that's even better. Okay, everybody, this might be a bold claim, but I've got the 3-wood out. I'm giving it a smack downwind. It's a good 300 yards to the hole, to be fair, but I won't be too far away if I hit it well. Also, if I top it, I'll just call it a layup. So there we are. Well, I can't hit it any better. It's just leaking a tiny bit right, and I've no idea because of the sun. Time to follow up 2 very good shots in a row then. I have come up short. Not going to get any spin out of this rough. So I think if I just land it just short of Paul's ball on the green, that should roll all the way back there. Well, I did what I wanted. Get all the way back there. Go! Right, pretty good. 10 feet or so again. Intelligence gathered. Up the hill. Not much in it. Might just wiggle right. Not much. Oh, it really went right. I did not see that. I did not see it leaving the hole anyway. And yet it did. That is an incredibly long par 5 negotiated with aplomb. And we'll stay at 3. No real surprise, but yet another tremendous looking golf hole. And when the wind felt like it was down off the left on the last, it now feels completely the opposite, which is hard to fathom. Going for the 4-iron, somewhere in between the big tree and the bunker is the order of the day here. That's getting absolutely smoked by the wind. and has also bounced right. Well, that could be very, very tricky from there. Hoping for a left bounce. Right, gang, the good news. I think I can get over the tree. And it's 120 or so to the flag, a bit downwind off the left as well, which will help just push my ball round the tree as well. 52 degrees, my 110 club, that should be enough club. I committed, I got over easily, the line is sensational. It's way short. Well, it's not. I might have just crept onto the fringe. It's so hard to guess the wind here, it swirls like mad. I wasn't exactly sure what to do here, but it's quite soft on the green. It's been watered. That'll help. A lot of fringe to go over, so we'll chip back our skills. Very makeable, actually. Thought it was straight. It wasn't. Good shot, though. Excellent. Right, ladies and gents, the battle rages on, so to speak. You can see I have 4-iron. The rationale, can't really tell what the wind's doing again. I think it's off the right this time, and it's very narrow shoot. So I'm just going to keep the 4-iron a bit lower, gives me the best opportunity to get it through. Easy. Not easy at all, but I'm absolutely ecstatic with the result of that one, straight through the middle. Okay, this is tough. I've no idea what the wind's doing, so I'm just going to have to trust it. Got 117, so it's just a low, squeezy 50 degree. Just aim just right of it. Go. That got absolutely smacked by the wind. I think we're putting, that's the main thing. Let's see if we can just two-putt. The wind is definitely wreaking some havoc. But I am still on the green, just miles away from the target, unfortunately. Wow, that's so slow. Rolled end over end. Just never had a chance of getting up there. It's very steep, this green, actually. Come on, Johnny. Putted well all day. No. Absolutely gun barrel straight. Pace was good though, but half a job ain't going to get the job done. Can't avoid the 3 putts. Back to 2 under. Chin up, everyone. It was bound to happen at some stage, let's face it. And we do have a chance to get it back straight away with a gettable par 4. As long as we put a good swing on this one. Hold it, wind. That was a terrible swing, and that could be gonzo. Oh dear. I may have seen something drop out, or it may have been wishful thinking, but I will collect a provisional. Yeah, of course the opposite. Miss the bunkers. Miss the thick rough. That was probably just as bad a swing, but got away with it. Well, flying by the seat of our pants would be a bit of an understatement. Clattered the trees and come out here. I've got no way of really advancing it too much, so it's just a chip out and wedge it on. Try and just coast it round this tree if we can. It's not a good lie. There we go. Perfect. Back in play, sort of. Managed to miss the fairway, but I think that'll help me because it's strongly into wind, which is probably what touched my ball so far right. Not the terrible swing I put on it. 77 yards. Probably try to hit this more like 85, just in case. Let's not add to the errors. Well, that could be very good. After all that, we might have a good chance at birdie. Well, whether I deserve a birdie is a resounding no, quite frankly, but I'm going to grab it with both hands and feet if I make this. Wow, even that wasn't enough. That's literally gone sideways. Believe it or not, it was a good putt. Well, I'm very happy to have come off with a par there. I don't really know how, but we'll run off happily. This won't be much of a surprise, but what a glorious looking golf hole. 125 playing 117, and I think into wind off the right, so 50 degree, that's my 125 club, just hit it hard. In the distance. Yep, very cleverly played. Nice little birdie putt. Please, can we make one now? Very solid approach there, and I'm going to take the approach of leaving the flag in again. It was working earlier, let's go back to that. That's too hard. I like the aggression until I don't. Oh no. Oh, I've been sucked into thinking it was more uphill than it actually was. Oh, come on. If you're going to be a scratch golfer, you have to make most, if not all, of these, really. Whew. A short but scary hole negotiated. I was just saying, this hole gives me Sahali vibes. It's very narrow with tall trees. But it's not super long. So a little 4-iron at the middle of the fairway. Avoid that humongous tree up the left, and I think we'll be safe there. That's got to hold on. That's going straight in the tree. Oh no, past it, in the rough, but absolutely fine. Right, well this hole doesn't get any easier. I think I did clip that tree because I've still got about 170 and I have to draw it. Thankfully the wind will support that manoeuvre. I'm just going to whack an 8-iron out this rough. If I can just draw it enough and roll it up there, that'll be fantastic. Good strike, no draw, not enough draw. Maybe front bunker. What a hole! This is so hard! A tremendous result, that is. I was very worried when I didn't find it in that front bunker. It's not a good lie, but I'm chipping into an upslope, which will help. So just get it going onto the green. There won't be any spin to slow it down. Right, yeah, just came out a bit dead. A bit difficult to hit it any harder, to be honest. This to stay at -2 and she's a snapping. Wow, that went hard left immediately. May have pulled it. We will never know. Another bogey. The battle rages on. We're still -1 though somehow. It's a good job I got off to an unreal start. What a fantastic looking golf hole. And to be honest guys, I know I was at 1.5 under, which was magical. But this course is tough. Like really tough. I've not done a huge amount wrong, especially on the last, and still made bogey. Anyway, 168 is the number, but there's definitely some help in the air. It won't hold mine. Well, it's actually trying to, but that's left. Well, I found grass and not trees, but it's not good, I'm afraid. Well, gang, it's not hard to tell, but this isn't really the miss. I'm in like a sandy area, so I'm just going to have to try and play it like an explosion, a bit like a bunker. I don't know how this is going to come out, but we'll swing hard. If I can get it on the green, what a win that would be. Yeah, that's a good shot. That came out better than expected. A little long, but a par putt. Now I know this isn't close, but that was still a tremendous golf shot from that position. And I want this bad. Okay, a good putt. Damage done from the tee shot, that's for sure. That was appalling by my standards. And suddenly we go back to level with one to go. It's tough, guys, it is, but it's very, very enjoyable. What a golf course. Level par then, down the last. It's about 310 flag. Wind's hard off the left. 280 or so to cover the water short. Just absolutely hammer driver up that left-hand side. Well, it's hammered up the left. For left! Well, that could be on a different tee box or a different planet. I'm not sure just yet. Right, guys. Hopefully the last swing of the day of sorts. 44 yards is the number. Gonna have to get floppy with it, but it's into the wind. Yeah, bit of a pull, but I'll take that. Well, this feels rather familiar. I have a putt to shoot 1 under par, and I hope you've all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have, and enter the giveaway. The link's in the description. You will not regret it. The golf courses here and the hotel are just unbelievably good. They really are. Nope, that's way too hard. Probably should have looked to see if it was downhill or not. Right, still 4 or 5 feet for my par now. There we go. Good finish. What an incredible whirlwind of a ride that was. Hope you've all enjoyed. Thank you to Paul at Dream Golf Holidays and Carden Park for having me. See you next week. Goodbye.